Good evening and tonight, viewers. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. Last time, we tried to ditch Aerith, but she was too smart for us. Alright then, let's see what fights we can get into. There. Anyway, this is absolutely my first time recording this. I didn't screw up anything in the area at which we're about to go. No, sir. Alright then. I will go to Sector 7. And if I try to advance, I won't be allowed to. Well, there's that flash again. I'm sure that doesn't mean anything. It's almost like she can already tell something about Cloud. And there's Tifa, and she's dressed to party. Alright, let's just go ahead and go through here. Welcome to Wall Market, home of the confusing plot triggers. I mean, it's not as bad as that one area in Lufia 2 where you gotta go back and get Jaffe to make that ruby icon that they see through immediately. Alright, cool. So we talk to this dude, and that is our plot trigger to go to Don Corneo's mansion. And Aerith is going to have an idea. Cloud's got a cross dress. Because Cloud's every woman. Alright, let's get a nice dress. Her father's getting drunk at the bar. We gotta save Giuseppe. I know that's not... I don't know if he has a name in the universe, but his name's Giuseppe. Machine Abridged, baby. If you don't get that reference, I've already got your view at this point. Go watch Machine Abridged. We want soft and shimmers. So basically, we're going to be entering a side quest of sorts. We are going to be able to get several accessories for Cloud. Those accessories follow a pattern. You can get 1, 3, or 5 points from each one. We got the silk dress, which is 5 points. You can get the cotton dress, which is the worst, or the satin dress, which is mid-tier and gets you 3 points. Alright, now, unlike that other time that didn't happen, because I certainly didn't mess this up, we're gonna do competitive squats. I don't need to practice. So XBA or YBA. I think it's square X circle in the original PlayStation configuration. Squats. Gotta squatta. I had 20. Oh wow, I had 18. I think as long as you get about 20, you should probably always win. Blonde wig's the best wig. If you lose, you get a dyed wig, which is, I think, implied to have been a merkin. Like, the dialogue leads you to believe it weren't no top-of-head wig. Alright then, now that we've got our stuff, it's time to do this side quest in earnest. First, let's have some delicious food. I want a sushi plate. We gotta be complimentary to him. Note that I've had better dog food is not a good compliment. And this here's the pharmacy. We want the digestive. That gets us the best stuff. I'll be going there shortly, but first, we're going to talk to this guy. He just sells drugs. So he got in a fight with the guy at the end. Alright, so we want to get the most expensive one. The one for 200 gil. Also, sorry, I'm trying to go through this a little fast. I know I'm a little bit of a speed reader. But, well, y'all can pause. Now let's go pay a visit to Drugs Guy here. Again, watch Machine Abridged. He'll give us a diamond tiara. Alright, so next I'm going to go to the restaurant here. A little karaoke bar. I went to a Japanese karaoke bar once. It was pretty cool. Like, obviously not in Japan, but Japanese themed karaoke bar here in DFW. It was really cool. Let's give her the digestive. That's the best medicine. Which I guess kind of makes sense. You know, helping her with her digestion would be the most effective cure. The other ones are deodorant, which gets you 3 points, I think, and disinfectant, which gets you 1. Alright, can I order at the counter? Alright then. Okay, now that we've got that, it's time for the final pieces of our costume. Need the members card. Get into the Honeybee Inn. Let's go check on the ladies as they're dressing. We talk to this one on the left. Okay, I guess I have to have done a thing. I'll just go ahead and go here, because I think this one's a little quicker. And we gotta talk to our doppelganger. Don't you hate it when you get a motel room and there's your doppelganger in there? Like the worst parts of your psyche. Normally, in order to deal with that, you have to fight a statue in the middle of the Sea of Eden. And Cloud's gonna get beat up by a muscle man. Tom Selleck looking guy. There we are. We got some lingerie. Now, finally, so the effect of the makeup is random. I forget what does what, but you can tell based on the noise that happens after it's applied to your face. Okay, so we got made up. We got the silk dress, the blonde wig, the sexy cologne, the diamond tiara, and the lingerie. Let's go ahead and put on our dress. Once you do this, it's a kind of a point of no return. You can't get any more accessories. I know that because I read that somewhere. I don't know that firsthand or anything. I forget where I read it, the phone book or something. Alright then. Gonna go get some gear. Now let's sell the iron bangle. We'll buy a metal knuckle, a mithril rod, and 4 mithril armlets. Go ahead and give mithril armlet, mithril rod, mithril armlet. Also, I want to take fire off Cloud, give it to Aerith for reasons. Alright, let's sell the 2 Titan bangles and the guard stick. Okay then. Probably go save. Now that I've done everything correctly the first time, I'm not saying that in reference to any mistakes that I made. So I guess correct isn't even relative. Anyway. I will always hear Kirito's voice when I see this guy. Not Bryce Papenbrook, but the abridged Kirito. Yes, he voiced him in Machine Abridged. Oh, poor Cloud. Not only is he having to wear a dress, but he got like super friend zoned. I can only imagine this is absolutely marinating in sarcasm. You gotta figure. The latch. I think this was the first time I saw the word latch, and I didn't know what it meant. But now I know. Lech, like lecherous. Dude's kind of a horn dog. Alright, now that Tifa has rejoined us, let's give her a metal knuckle and a mithril armlet. And what the hell, you take lightning. Alright, cool. I would love to see Barrett's reaction to this. I would pay money for that. Alright, let's go impress the Dawn. So who he picks is dependent upon how well you've done preparing. I believe if it's under 12 or 13 points, he picks Tifa, I think. Between 13 and, I don't remember, 21? He picks Eris, and if it's above that threshold, he picks Cloud. Picking Eris and Tifa are functionally the same. It really only plays out differently if he picks Cloud. Thunderhead. So we'd have to kind of fight our way out of his room, of the other guy's room, if we were to. If one of the other girls were to be picked. Which that's what I did on my cashless run, because I could not get the points necessary without spending money. I want to come back here. There we got a hyper. So hyper puts. There. Hyper puts you in Fury status and cures sadness. These are the only two statuses that persist beyond battle. Sure. Let's flirt with him. Yeah, they're going to basically destroy an entire sector to get at a small organization. Alright then. I think speedrunners actually go out of their way to get this because all told, pound for pound, it's a little faster. Because I'm sure I'll win. Even if it results in me being pulled down or sent down a chute. I'm going to answer a trivia question correctly. Heidegger really looks like a guy I worked with at a place. Like, just dead ringer. Like, the really thick black beard. Also being kind of short. Like, he looks like that guy. If you think I'm talking about you, no, I'm talking about someone else. Anyway, we want Tifa to be rescued first. And we want Eris to be rescued second. And we got a boss here, Apps. Now, last time I played this, I didn't have fire materia yet. This time I do, and that's his weakness. But yeah, that's basically what he does, Sewer Tsunami. If it hits him first, it does more damage to him. If it hits you first, it does more damage to you. And yeah, he can put sadness upon us. Forget how much HP he has. And he absolutely can murk himself with one of them tsunamis. I've seen it happen. See? I've just seen it happen a second time. Alright then. Got a Phoenix down. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and... There we are. If you have the all materia, you can multi-target indefinitely in the menu. And this here, steel materia. We give him, there. Shockingly, it lets you steal stuff. What? Okay. Well, huh. Yeah, it's frozen. Alright, huh. Okay, then. I'm going to get back to where I got the steel materia and basically finish out the episode. Wild. Alright, see you on the other side of the screen transition. Alright, well that was fun. Anyway, it's time to actually progress with the plot. I got back to where I got the steel materia. Gonna give it to Cloud here. Alright then, we're here in the train graveyard. Back in the good old days, when this country knew how to travel. Okay, good, I successfully stole this time. That's good. I know they absorb ice. I think they're pretty weak to other magic, though. Maybe. You can steal ethers from them. That is to say they're not weak to other magic, because even fire doesn't deal a lot. Cripshay, these things have anything? Ocean. Gone. Yeah, Dean Glows can actually cast ice, which they can deal some pretty decent damage there. So I want him gone yesterday. There, now he is gone. think I got that other high potion. I don't really care. It's just consumables. But yeah, if you check the barrels there. Alright. Ghosts, weak to fire. They can cast Drain. But they die to one fire, so them restoring HP doesn't really seem to do much of anything. I'll use an Ether on Eris. We'll use Healing Wind. Yeah, if you attack them, they go invisible for a bit. Or attack them physically. I guess deal damage to them in a way that they can survive. So I just make sure they don't survive by casting fire with my best mage. Potion? I go down here for another item. And there's a guy around these parts I want to see. Oh yeah, the limits can crit occasionally as well. We got Cross Slash. That means we used Braver 7 or 8 times. Can't remember. Ether. Handy. Steal an Ether or something. That might be just what she needed to get her second limit break. Somersault! Tifa's limit breaks are really good, just based on how they work. Let's go here. Move this train. That'll move that train out of the way. Fire. And Cross Slash. It deals more damage than Braver and can paralyze the enemy. You can tell if an enemy's paralyzed versus them being stopped because they will flinch when they take damage when paralyzed. Before we go up here, I get into a fight with somebody. Hopefully my mom don't get all scared. No, I'm just gonna run, because I'm already at a good enough level. Come on. Come on, buddy. No. It's not that rare of an encounter. It's not like I'm looking for Balzaphon or anything. Elzaphon? I don't know. Nah. It's real easy to run from preemptive attacks, obviously. Come on. Come on, maybe I need to go down here. Jeez. He normally doesn't take this long to appear. Like, I think the enemy spawn zones are per screen. Eligor. I want the striking staff. Not like it really matters, but there we are. Don't put Cloud to sleep. Eris, you're up. There. Excellent. The game was very polite there. Yeah, it likes to use sleep and silence. I don't know why it's called Sleeple in here. It might be more of a Might be more of a literal translation of the Japanese spell name. Let's talk to this guy. Hey, good for you, buddy. Oh yeah, let's give Eris her new weapon. It's actually 2 upgrades over her current weapon. But, I mean, she's about to leave the party, so who cares? Still, though, I like to get it. And there's Barrett. And Wedge here somehow survived a major fall. But I think there was like a flight attendant that survived a super high up there fall. First thing she asked for was a cigarette. And I mean, if you survive that level of fall, I think I'd give it to you. Yeah, at that point, you no longer get to say, oh, it'll kill you. Eris. And oh yeah, Seventh Heaven. You know, everyone who watched that show had a huge crush on Jessica Biel, but I always liked Beverly Mitchell better. She was the middle daughter. Well, let's sell the mithril rod. And the iron bangle, leather glove. Good on everything else. And the shock of seeing Wedge die seems to have revitalized us. There we are. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Next time, we will climb the pillar and hopefully stop everything. It's been Three Roads Gaming. Sure, I'm glad the road brought you here. Hope it brings you back my way again soon.